Physical flashcards versus digital flashcards. Which should you be using? Which method is more effective? Which will help you retain information better? Which is right for you? Let's weigh up the pros and the cons of each so that you can make sure you're using the most effective study method. Let's start with physical flashcards. Let's start with the benefits. 1, they're there, they're in your hand, they're in person. Some people enjoy that more. But as a result of that, you also don't need a device to test yourself. So if you were using an online flashcards provider, you would obviously need to be on your phone or on your iPad. So are you the kind of person that gets distracted by technology? And then of course, another benefit of using physical flashcards is that you can draw whatever you want. You can design them however you want. This is helpful because on a lot of online flashcard providers, you can't put diagrams on there, you can't label things, and some people find that very effective. For example, for my GCSE sciences, I would use physical flashcards so I could draw diagrams and label them. Moving on to digital flashcards, because obviously the benefits of digital flashcards are the drawbacks of physical flashcards and vice versa. One of the biggest benefits of having digital flashcards is that there is an inbuilt spaced repetition system. So if you're using Anki or Quizlet or Gizmo or another flashcards provider like that, there are so many, it will automatically have you review those mistakes that you made more frequently, and there is an algorithm to it. The point is, even if you got something right 3 weeks ago, you will be asked to review it again, because that's how you store information in that long-term memory. Another benefit is obviously the convenience. You can do it on your phone if you're on the bus, or if you're just, brushing your teeth, even you can flick through a couple of flashcards. Now, this may be a benefit or it may be a drawback. When you use digital flashcards, you don't need to make your own flashcards, especially for standardised exams like GCSEs and A-levels. You can get a study set on Quizlet or on Anki. This is not sponsored, but you don't need to spend ages making your own. However, because of that, the questions are going to be way less specific. You won't be able to work on your weakest areas or make flashcards in a way that makes sense to you. Okay, let's use an example. Let's say one of the areas of one of your subjects is particularly weak. If you use a pre-made study set, you won't have loads of detailed flashcards on that one topic that you're weakest on. Then one more drawback of digital flashcards is a lot of the time you have to pay for premium features, like if you want to put a diagram on a flashcard, or you want to access the gamified version of learning information. So which is more effective for learning? It's up to you. What do you think you would find most helpful? For my degree, I tend to have physical flashcards and digital flashcards. When I did GCSE, I would use pre-made study sets, especially for subjects I was comfortable with, like business. Figure out what works for you.